What is that? What are you doing?
I'm getting excited for the video.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hello, we are AJR, and this is our most requested live Ask Anything chat. You guys sent in a bunch of questions to Romeo, and we're going to answer them right now, and we want to thank Romeo for having us on. Let's get started with the questions.
Let's do it.
Okay. Bethany from Olinda wants to know, how did you come up with the song Weak?
The story behind that, going back to the very beginning, was that Ryan and I were at this like horrible little show in New York at like this tiny club, and Ryan goes into the bathroom and he sees a sticker that said The Weaklings, and it was the name of a band that had played there, I guess. And we were walking home, and he said, that's like such a great concept for a song, like The Weaklings, and it kind of describes us.
It felt like a very AJR-ish kind of song, like a very like self-deprecating song. And then we started exploring that a little more, and we started thinking like, so many songs on the radio are about staying strong and confident and like giving and like being faced with temptation and not giving in to temptation. And we thought, let's write a song about like being faced with these temptations and actually giving in and being weak.
Yeah, and we thought it'd be just so cool for a crowd of people in a concert to be screaming, I'm weak, you know, that would be just so funny, we thought to watch.
Yeah, because there's a plane going, if you hear that.
Just scream over it, it's okay.
Okay, yeah, because we thought like, saying I'm weak is kind of like an embarrassing thing to say, you know, and we thought it would be so cool to see an entire crowd of people screaming something that was previously thought to be embarrassing.
Awesome. I'm going to pronounce this name wrong, but Jaquan, you think that's right?
That's probably it.
From Jamaica, wants to know, for people who don't know who we are, what's one word that we would use to describe ourselves and our sound? So do you want to go down the line?
Yeah, homegrown, because I think we write and produce and record everything in our living room in Manhattan, in New York City, and I think our music, the way it sounds, really reflects that. I think it really sounds like we make it in our living room.
Say versatile. Versatile?
Either one.
Both? Yeah. We try to change things up every single time we write a song. If we're beginning a new song, we're going to just think, what hasn't been done before? What didn't we do so far in this album? And then we'll go from there.
I would probably say nostalgic, both in terms of like the lyric content and the production. We write about nostalgic topics, but also we take a lot of inspiration from older songwriters from the 50s and 60s, so we kind of take that nostalgic production sound.
Sorry I'm itching my nose a lot. I have some allergies.
So. Yeah, we're outside. We're here in LA right now. We're staying at a friend's house, and
the pollen is just filling up the old nose, if you know what I mean.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Coleman from New York City would like to know, what was it like working with Rivers Cuomo?
Oh, have we...
Yeah,
we have announced. Oh my God, yeah, it was amazing. So Rivers Cuomo from Weezer. Weezer has been a band that we've looked up to kind of our whole career. Mm-hmm. We've always thought they are just the absolute coolest,
like music and
band.
Image,
and
right?
Image. Yeah, in terms of image, like in the like late 90s and early 2000s, there were all these rock stars coming out that were like Kurt Cobain and like the alpha male, best looking guy, coolest guy, kind of rock stars. And then Weezer came out and was like, screw you, we can be nerdy, geeky guys and still be like rock stars.
I don't think he said screw you
I
to
think
Kurt Cobain.
I think he
like
went
he was
right
a
up
major influence on them. Yeah.
and we've always thought like, what a cool position to be in the pop space. Like the nerdy guys that make everything in our living room that could still be viewed as cool in that way. So anyway, so we've looked up to him for a long time, and then he reached out to us on Twitter. He followed us on Twitter and messaged him saying, like, hey man, we're enormous fans if you ever want to do something together. And he wrote back saying, yeah. And so we did a song with him. It's called Sober Up, and he's featured on it.
It's probably the most Weezer-ish song. Like, the story behind it was that we had this, like, just part of a song, Sober Up, finished, and we sent it to him for him to finish, and he wrote the bridge on it and sang it. And I think it was just a coincidence that it's probably our most Weezer-ish song on the album. You know, it just worked perfectly.
Yeah. He made the song like 1,000 times better.
Yeah, seriously.
It's so weird and cool now.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Caitlin from Detroit wants to know if you had to collab with any artist from the past who's no longer living or active in the music industry on an entire record, who would it be and why?
On an entire...
Yeah, so they have to be part of every song on the album.
Well, the Beach Boys is our favorite band. ever. If you didn't know that, we say that a lot. But seriously, yeah, we've been listening to them our whole life. So I feel like,
but they're still active in the music industry. Does that go under that category?
Yeah,
I feel like Fun would be a good one to collaborate
yeah.
with because they're not really doing music anymore; they're doing it individually. But yeah, their album was so diverse. I feel like it would be cool to add their kind of sounds and vocals to our stuff.
Or maybe like the Platters.
What is that?
A band from the 50s.
Did you just pick like a random band that you heard like yesterday on Spotify Discover?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, moving on.